It's that time again for another tier list. I'm doing something a little bit different this time, actually. Crash Bandicoot designs. Now, I do want to do a Crash Bandicoot, like every level's ranked, but here's the thing. I still have not played a lot of the like other side games. Like when I say side games, but like the games that weren't on console, like all the handhelds, right? Like Crash Bandicoot 2, the huge adventure or whatever it's called, and or Crash Bandicoot Entranced or whatever. Those sort of games. I haven't played any of them because, well, I don't have a Game Boy Advanced, and the only way I think to play it would be to, well, get a Game Boy Advanced, which I have no plans on doing anytime soon. That's for something for another video. We're here to do something a bit different with Crash Bandicoot designs. Let me know in the comments what your favorite design is. I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of stuff on here that I don't even know, but you know what? I'm going to go by these icons and be like, hey man, I don't know where this is from, but this is going in big. And that's about it. Obviously, the ones I do know, then, well, yeah. Now, I'm going to assume this is every iteration of Crash, but I really don't know. But that's what I'm going to assume. Anyway, let's get started, shall we? We got to start with the iconic. I mean, he only goes in one place and it's S. You know, in terms of, at least, he doesn't really look like that in game, but like this is the cover art. This is the Crash on the cover art. And this holds a lot of memory for me. I mean, you know, on the front cover and being my first PlayStation 1 game, but like, man, you know, there's so much to this character, right? Just from that face alone. Like, look at that face, look at that smile, man. That face is, you know, that look of Crash is super iconic to me. You know, I was like the first game and everything, like, what an impact. So I mean, I don't know, to me it's definitely S tier, man. S tier Crash for sure. Now I think this is I don't know if these all are just kind of illustrations. So I think some of them are models, right? I think some of them are actual models. I'm not actually seeing like Crash 2 and stuff on here, but there you go. This is CTR, and I would also say it's an S tier because to me, this is kind of an again evolution of like the Crash games, because they're all part of the original, right? CTR is a bit more like Crash 2 and 3, right? That's definitely where that would go, I would say. The next one is, what is this? Is it Wrath of Cortex? I think it is. Okay, I'm gonna put this in B. And I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there for now. I might change my mind, so and I'm perfectly fine to do so. Yeah, I think it's fine. You know, I've shared my thoughts of Wrath of Cortex, but I'll just say the design is fine. I just think it just looks a little bit bland to me in Wrath of Cortex. Just the way that game looks and like the colors. I just feel like he looks, you know, I know there's not too much to Crash, but he just looks, I don't know, extra bland. I don't know what to tell you. This, you know what? This feels a little bit unfair because this is like the model, and then here's like 2 illustrations here. Like, you know what I mean? These aren't like in-game models, but this seems a little unfair. I feel like we should be comparing like actual models, right? I think like one of these is even like a CGI cutscene, but well, anyway. Okay, with that said, this one, Nitro Kart, maybe. C, I think, maybe. Yeah, I think Wrath is definitely better. Nitro Kart, I feel like it might be Twinsanity. Yeah, it might be. Twinsanity Nitro Kart. Kind of feels like they started to like sort of change Crash's design. But like I didn't like it as much. I feel like so. God, was this tag team? Yeah, probably C as well. To be honest. Yeah, I don't know which one this is, but it looks similar to tag. So yeah, I'm just gonna put this here. Oh god, this is like Titans, isn't it? And Mind Over Mutant. I mean, I've only played one of these games, and I have no intention of playing the sequel. But who knows? Maybe one day I'll do a video on it. But it might not be a very positive video. I don't know. Crash of the Titans left a sour taste in my mouth, so I don't exactly want to play the sequel because, you know, my biggest issue with Titans is that it just feels like such a departure from what Crash Bandicoot actually is. And I'm pretty sure Mind of the Mutant is just the same, and it's like, well, that's unfortunate. So anyway, and I really just do not like this weird sort of tattoo. Like this feels like an unnecessary redesign. It's, you know, you've got like Sonic Boom, and that's like a very similar thing, right? But nah, man, never been a fan of this. This design, I think, is... What is this design? This is, it might be Skylanders. Right? It might be Skylanders. Yeah? Probably D, maybe C. I'll put it in C. So yeah. Oh, Insane Trilogy. I do quite like the Insane Trilogy. Again, this is illustration, though, not his actual model. I'd probably say yes to. If not, maybe A, because I feel like you can't top the classics. But like, I still would say like, let's say like these two are like the top, and then like maybe Insane Trilogy, right? You know what? This one's not too bad looking, but I'll put it in B. That's not too bad. You know what? Crash 4, yeah. I don't mind Crash 4's design. I don't mind it. It's a bit different, but it's a kind of different that it's not like, oh, I just like a massive like what the fuck like Titans, right? So I'll leave it in A for now. I know someone might be thinking above the Rafa Cortex, or Rafa Cortex is a bit more like this, and I'm like, I hear you, but that's just kind of where I'm at. I don't know what the fuck this is. I'm gonna put this in D. What the hell is that? Wait, where'd it go? There we go. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know. I suppose I could put... There could have been one where it's just like I've never played, but... What the fuck is this? Crash Boom Bang or something? I don't know. Is it like Japanese Crash? Yeah, I don't... Not a fan of that. Oh, you know what? This is the cartoon, right? I'll put that in A. That's not bad because the cartoon was trying to be classic Crash 1 Crash. That's from the cartoon, I believe. Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, that, right? So, yeah. Again, this tier list is weird because again, it's like there's models and then there's just like illustrations, right? It mostly feels like it's an illustration thing, not a model thing going on here. Might be slightly different if it's actually in-game models, right? But, you know. Speaking of, isn't this the Huge Adventure? From this illustration, it's not bad. I'm thinking maybe B or A. I think I'll stick with B. Because part of me is like, I don't know if it's better than Rafa Cortex, but... oh, this looks like Titans again, so you know where you're going. I don't know what the fuck... I don't know... What is this? I don't know. Don't know what this is either, but you're going in there. What? What? Oh, I kind of like this, actually. Kind of feels like more like the cartoon, so I'll put you an A. Very nice. Don't know what game is this from? I don't know. But you're going there. B, I get. What? Like from an ad or something? What is this? I don't even know. Also, I'm sorry if I sounded like a I was kind of not realizing I just kind of had my my hand around it. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I'm pop you there. Can't really tell about this one, so I'm gonna put this in a B. This is probably gonna be the quickest tier list I've ever done, honestly. Hard to tell, but maybe I'll put that there. I do not. What? This, to me, this doesn't even. This looks like, I don't know, like Sly Crash Bandicoot or something. I don't know. This looks. This is like a completely different. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like that. I'm gonna put that in C. The only thing I'm actually debating, I'm actually thinking like maybe I'm being unfair to Raph. That's the only thing I'm thinking. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna do this. Yeah. Because Raph isn't terrible. It's not. Again, Raph I feel like is trying to be classic, right? But just isn't. But trying and doesn't do a horrible job. It's just, you know, again, unfair. It's the actual PS2 model. You know, so, but there you go. Again, this is design, it's not what I think about the game, it's the design. So basically anything classic Crash is always going to be at the top for me. Even though Insane Trilogy is different, but I would still probably put it in S. I actually don't mind 4. Actually, I think I do like 4 a bit more than I probably actually kind of letting on. These two are from the cartoons, so that's fine. Yeah, there you go, Raph and Cortex fans. You can stay in A. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, again, I where is this from? I don't even know. What? Is this real? Is this a fan game or something? I don't know. Titans being down at the bottom is, yeah. Titans and Mind of a Mutant is, yeah. And I wasn't the biggest fan of, like, really Tag. Twin Sanity was okay, I guess, but nor Nitro, really. Like I said, I didn't hate them, but I didn't love the design. I didn't love them, so yeah. Alright, well, again, shortest tier list. We'll see how this goes. Stay tuned. I'm sure at some point I'll look into trying to do a Crash Bandicoot all levels ranked. It's just, there's going to be a lot of levels where I'm like, I haven't played this game, so this is just going to be like ignore, unless I somehow at some point play these games. But like I say, there's a few games that I haven't played, and I have a lot to cover. So I don't know. We'll see. If you guys would be okay with me just doing a tier list of all the levels and just ignoring the games that I haven't played, then be sure to let me know. And let's say, let me know what your favorite design of Crash Bandicoot is. And yeah, I'll see you in another future tier list. Bye bye.